Hey guys, Tony here. And if you want to create SEO content faster, rank better, and with minimal effort, and also automate your keyword research, I'm going to show you the new features in SEO Content Pilot that make it happen. Okay, so SEO Content Pilot comes in two parts. We have got the topical mapping tool, and this will help you to not only find keywords, but also to cluster them into groups. And then we have got the Chrome extension, which we use to put in some settings before we send the keywords over to AI. Now, we're using three different AIs. We're using ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude AI. You simply choose which one you want to use, and it's going to open the chat dashboard for each one of those in a separate tab. Okay, so it's a very, very simple concept, but actually very, very effective for what we're trying to do. Now, we've just done some updates and I want to cover them. And you can see here now that we've got the search volumes for the keywords. And also, we have got some extra filtering that we put in here. Okay, I'll just click on reset here. I can sort this by the volume. And you've got all of these keywords that has been pulled in from Google API. Okay, now I did ask as well to add an extra feature that we could add in our own extra keywords for existing projects. But we've also added that ability here where you can actually start projects from your own keywords as well. You can add up to 1,000 keywords in here. Okay, so let's do a demonstration on how this works. So first of all, I'm going to go into a campaign that I've already done. Now, if I want to run a KGR calculation, we can do that as well. And simply to do that, what I want to do is to make sure the maximum volume is 250 search volume. Okay. And from there, you can see that we've got some KGR calculations. Okay. There's still some more to do here, but you can simply just run that anytime. You can check box all, check KGR, and that will go and run in the background and it will do the KGR calculation for anything that's got under 250 search volume. If we come over here, you will see what the KGR or keyword golden ratio calculation is, or the method is. And what they're doing is any keyword that's got less than 250 search volume, they divide that by the number of search results that have the exact match keyword within the title. Okay, it's called alt and title. So if we divide the 210 or 190 search volume by the amount of content that has got that exact keyword phrase within the title, it will do a calculation. And the calculation is, if it's less than 0.25, you should be able to rank for that pretty much as soon as it's indexed. Okay, between 0.25 and 1, then it's moderately competitive. Anything more than 1 is going to be highly competitive. Okay, but we don't want to focus just on KGR. What we want to do is we want to make SEO content that is up to 2025 best SEO practice standards. Okay, and that includes using things like entities, using things like NLP, which is natural language, and also using related keywords, etc., all within the articles. And the best way to do that is to be able to cluster the articles. And that's why we created the topical mapping tool. Okay, so if I come back in here again, and you can see that we have got our KGR working. And now it's all been done. It's very, very fast. Some of these do not have any search volume. It doesn't mean nobody is searching for them because we are taking these keywords directly from Google. Okay, we're using Google API to be able to do that. And don't forget, you can use this unlimited as well. Now, when I first started to build this, it was because I had purchased a monthly membership of a topical mapping tool. It was okay. It was going to get better. I knew that. But I wanted to build my own and take it in a different direction and do the things that I wanted to do. Okay, I don't need all the gimmicky SEO stuff. I just need stuff that actually works and will move the needle. And so that's why we built this. And we can basically get this to cluster the keywords, send it over to AI, generate article ideas, then do in-depth article outlines, and then create articles for all of those suggested articles, okay, with the keyword clusters included. Okay, that's the whole premise of what we're doing here. So the KGR being in here makes it very, very useful as well, because we know some of these keywords we should start to rank for pretty quickly once we get indexed. Okay, you can see that we can choose to send to ChatGPT or to send to Claude or to send to Gemini. But before we do that, okay, we can filter here by entities. Okay, entities in this case is names of SEO Chrome extensions, because that's my main keyword here. We also got topics. So we got topics for domain authority, Ahrefs extension, SEO quick extension, detailed analytics, keyword and rank tracking, etc. And within that, we've also got subtopics. Okay. So you can choose some of these. Now, every time you choose some of these, if I click on OK here, it's going to minimize the amount of keywords that fit for that particular subtopic, topic, or entity. Okay. So there's multiple ways that we can use this, and it's very, very flexible to do what we want to do. So let me just go over into the Chrome extension over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in here a domain. Okay, I'll put in here imtalk.co. Okay, and we'll choose to have it create user-friendly URLs, SEO-friendly URLs. Okay, we can use a sample writing. I'm going to cover that in a separate video because it's actually very, very, very important going into 2025. But it's going to take a webinar length session to cover everything that needs to be covered for that. So I'm going to leave that blank for now. But if you want to write in your own style, or you've got a favorite copywriter, favorite marketer, you can take samples of their writing and put it directly in here so that it writes in the same tone and style, and you can get very, very good results depending on which AI you use here. Claude is actually the best one from my testing so far. You can also add a call to action to all of your articles. Okay, so I can put in here, check out SEO Content Pilot and grab early bird pricing. I'm terrible at typing, guys. Stick with me. And here we can just put in a link. Okay, so HTTPS anthonyhayes.me/SEO content. I hope that's the right URL. I can't remember, but it's likely to be something like that. Okay. And you can even get AI to write that better for you. Now, the next part here is words per section. From testing, we have found that if you ask AI to generate, for example, a 2,000 word article, it rarely does what you want. Okay. And if you want to get a longer article, it's better to ask it to do a minimum amount of words per section. So in this case, I might ask for a minimum of 200 words per section. That will cover the intro, the conclusion, and all of the subheadlines that it's using. Okay. And from there, you can edit and make it shorter for the introduction and shorter for the call to action, etc. There is always a need for editing AI content, always. Okay. So bear that in mind and you will get better results. You can see the prompt that we're using here. That means that you can add in here, you can take this out completely and add your own prompt. You can copy and paste this prompt and make it better if you want, and basically put that in there. And once you have clicked here, save, it's going to save that for the next time you open it and for all future campaigns until you come in here and change anything. Okay. So that gives you the ability that you can just move quickly through different keywords, topics, subtopics, etc. And also, if you're going to use ChatGPT, you've got a choice of which version you want to use. I tend to stick to ChatGPT 4. I'll click on save, and so that's going to be saved there. Don't forget, you can change any part of this prompt. That's the beauty of it. You've got complete control. This is just going to give you the mechanism to be able to work with ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini efficiently the way you want it to be done, even down to writing in your own style and tone, whatever you prefer that to be. Okay, so let's run a campaign. Now, I can choose from the entities. I could choose all of these or just leave it blank. Okay, and that will cover all of these. And I can choose by topic as well. So if I wanted to really focus, for example, on Ahrefs, then I would choose only those, and that would give me 17 keywords to work with. But I would get really specific articles about Ahrefs if I did that. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is click on reset, pardon me, and have a quick look at the subtopics. But I think I'm just going to leave this. And I will use these entities a little bit later, okay, when I'm doing some editing, okay? But you can, if you want, put in things like keyword research tools, rank checker extensions, and let's see, SEO metrics, and let's see what else we got in here. Domain authority checker. Notice I'm choosing keyword phrases or subtopics that are not mentioning any tool specifically, and that means it's going to cover all of them, most likely, okay? I'm just avoiding any of these that have got actual entities in there. I'll click on OK. Let's see what I've got left. I've got 15 keywords, okay? So let's choose these 15 keywords, and what I'll do is I'll send it over to ChatGPT, because most people are familiar with ChatGPT. It takes a few seconds to add the prompt into the chat, and you can see it's opened in a new tab within your own account. Now, you still need an API to be able to gather the keywords and then to sort of cluster the keywords so that we've got these entities, etc. when we're in here. So we've got the entities, topics, subtopics. That part is done by AI, and it's using an API, but it's minimal cost because we're not asking it to do a huge amount of work at this point, okay? Let's come back over to ChatGPT, and you can see now it's analyzed and identified article opportunities, and it's provided 5 different articles that it suggests can be done, and it's telling us which keywords fit, okay, and what subtopics fit, and the topic for each one as well, okay. Next, it's doing comprehensive article outlines, and it's done that for all of these. It's still working on this, okay. Next, it can write the complete articles, but before it does that, it's suggesting the URL slug that you should use if you want to put this into your WordPress site. Now, I prefer to use this, personally, I prefer to use this to put into my own subreddits, or to put into medium.com or LinkedIn, basically user-generated content sites. This is Parasite SEO, better known as Parasite SEO for those who are familiar with that particular term, where we're piggybacking on the authority of bigger websites that we can add content to, like medium.com, LinkedIn, Reddit, Quora, etc., even Google sites, and basically we can get faster rankings. It takes a different style of article to do that, so we want shorter content, and therefore you might want to ask the AI to do not more than 150 words per section, so that it can be more concise, to the point, and not too long, okay? We don't want it to be too long on those platforms because people don't stick around. Most people are just scanning content on those kind of platforms. In fact, even do that a lot on your own websites as well. And so it's suggesting as well which ones should link to each other. If you're doing a hub silo in your own website, these articles are great for that. These are great for support articles to use for internal linking to your main article around a specific topic. So say, for example, I was doing an article about Aweber, and it was an in-depth comparison article or a listicle article. I would maybe have 5 support articles generated by SEO Content Pilot and use them inside my site to do internal linking to that main article, okay? And then I would do some backlinks to each one of those 5 articles. That's how I would do it. And there's multiple things that we can do. We'll cover that in a live stream coming up, probably starting from next week. We're going to be doing a few live streams every single week. Okay, now we've got this done. So basically, it's asking at the bottom, let me know if you'd like detailed drafts of these articles. Okay, so I'll just copy and paste that. Let's click copy. Yes, I would like detailed drafts of these articles. Notice it says drafts, okay? It's not the final product, because every single piece of content that you get, apart from when you're doing video scripts from my own testing is going to be needing editing. Okay. AI is very, very good for video. I just find there's not too much needs to be done to that. And you can see we got quite an in-depth article being created here. Okay. And you can edit these. Okay. How can you do it? Well, you can simply copy this. You can open a new Google document. And if I paste this in here, okay, and I'll just call this one SCP article, okay, test SEO Content Pilot, and I'm just going to refresh this. And now you can see I've got some purple patches in here. Now what created those? I'm using this Chrome extension from SEMrush, okay? It's called Content Shake AI for Chrome, okay? What it does, it highlights where it thinks it can be improved, okay? So you can put in here, simplify, and it's going to simplify that specific section, okay? So we can just click on replace the text, and it will go to work and do that for all of these different sections here. And so you're getting a little bit of AI help with your editing, okay? And it's coming directly from SEMrush, which you know is going to be good quality, okay? That's one way that we can do some additional editing without having to do too much work. So now I've got my articles, then all I need to do is to make sure, just give them a tidy up, of course, just make sure that we can make them optimized for conversion. Okay, so if you want people to do a click-through, make sure it's optimized to be able to get the click-through. So that includes the title, etc., etc. And just work on that. Read your articles, go through all of it, and make sure it makes sense, and tidy up wherever SEMrush is suggesting. Okay, that's a free Chrome extension from SEMrush. It's got some limitations, but you can use it in different browsers as well. Like Opera and also in Microsoft Edge if you want to. And here we got the conclusion. Just a little bit too long for me. I want to make that a lot shorter. So we can ask it to make it shorter. And there's a whole bunch of Chrome extensions that do that for free as well. So that's basically how we can use SEO Content Pilot. Let me just come back over and I'll cover what updates that we have done just one more time. Okay, we have added the KGR keyword calculation. We've added the ability to filter according to volume. We've also added the ability that you can filter according to words being in the keyword phrase or the number of words, okay, the word length as well. So you can include keywords, exclude keywords, and the word length. So it keeps getting better and better and better. Always when we release the first version, you can expect that we're going to take that a little bit further, because when I start to use it myself, I can see what is missing, and so therefore it's going to get improved, and we will, get things moving forward, progressing nicely over time. But I'm happy with this. This is the second version of this particular product. The combination of having the Chrome extension and the topical mapping tool, which is inside the Traffic Butler web app, makes it very, very easy to use, but also gives us a huge amount more control over what we're doing. So if you want to have total control over the content that you're creating, then this is a great tool to do that. Now, I probably need to do a webinar on this, doing a complete campaign start to finish with all the best SEO practices. So make sure, if you are a customer of any of our tools, that you join the WhatsApp group. Okay, we got the Fight Back Traffic group, and the Fight Back Traffic group is in WhatsApp, and we will be doing a lot of short and longer live stream training sessions from there. Okay, so you'll be the first to hear about those if you are in the WhatsApp group. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, because when I publish a lot of my videos, they are unlisted, but I leave them open for people who are subscribed. So the public videos are much less volume than the unlisted videos. There's 203 or something, 230 public videos, but there's actually about 2,000 videos on my channel. Okay, I do most of them unlisted. If you're a subscriber, you don't miss anything at all. So if you press that little notification bell thing in YouTube, then it helps us with the algorithm, and make sure that you don't miss any of that live training replays when they are posted as well. Okay, so thanks for your time. If you haven't got SEO Content Pilot yet, this is a steal. Remember the tool I told you I was paying, just a topical mapping tool? That was about $20 a month, not too expensive. But this is $17 one-time cost, okay? One-time cost. Why am I selling it so cheap? Because we want to put it into Warrior Plus. We want to get affiliate support. I want to build my email list with buyers, and I want to be able to increase the amount of subscribers that I have got interested in these kinds of tools. And there's another 2 SEO Chrome extensions going to be coming out in the next few days. The next one is called Tube Wizard, and it will help you to do a lot of work with YouTube videos beyond any other SEO Chrome extension out there. Okay, it's going to give you a hell of a lot of detail, a lot of suggestions, and you can take things further with additional prompts, which I will show as well. Make sure you're in that WhatsApp group. If you're subscribed to my email list, you will see it at the bottom in the footer of every single email that we send out from this point forward. Okay, thanks. I put the link in the description to get SEO Content Pilot. Grab it just now, because after we do the Warrior Plus launch, it's going up to $47 one-time cost. Grab it now and get $30 discount. That's a massive discount, and it's a great little tool that will just keep getting better. Thanks for watching.